So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there's a probing ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Šeško shoots! In for the pieces! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. He's got full. It's in! And again they hit the front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Šeško! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shot could be on. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Martinez. And Dallo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Tau.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Šeško! And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Matheus Cunha, he's found a way through. Good ball, good take. Up he goes! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Šeško! Chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Menu. Šeško. Menu. He's in a great position here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Matheus Cunha, and a shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
16.
sides, actually.
Number 72.
And it's made its way to him. Here it is, crossed in.
On the field.
And he's there to clear it.
Number
Nicely
12.
weighted ball.
Number 11. Number 32.
Deftly away.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And he's ready. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And it's Casemiro. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? And that's gone loose. This looks promising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, sweet feet. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's a loose ball. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mazraoui. Incoming, terrific header! And it's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gives it back. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And a quick reminder today that
And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
A game this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Doku.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Vardiol. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Cherki. And this is Marmoush. Back into the middle. Chance, surely! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Marmoush had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I do enjoy watching the high-risk, high-reward approach taken by this lad Kerkez. A player who likes engaging and stretching the opposition.
Isaac! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Marmoush. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. Salah crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Still goalless at the moment. Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Looking for the run. Real chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first moment of real significance. Isaac! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Isaac! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Isaac certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Marmoush. Now it's Haaland. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Showing good feet. Shot could be on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri makes the interception. Great ball, takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the run.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vadio. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played into space out wide. And that is out of play. And it's Kovacic. Chance for a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Doku. Jones. Kerkesh knocks it into space. Stones deals with that comfortably. Marmouche. Now it's Doku. Oh no, that was never going to make it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Gakpo. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's nice. And that's an excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland has found the net here, of course. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. Marmouche. Oh, he's Bustland Marmouche! Fantastic from Marmouche!
Kovacic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 17, Jones.
Well,
Coming
they
on
are
the
still
field,
trailing, and
number
they
22,
require a change of
Ekitike.
fortune pretty sharpish.
Number 8,
And here's Marmouche.
substitution.
Bernardo Silva! Oh, split-second
The
reaction.
attendance for this
Really
match was
anticipated that well, didn't he?
28,599.
Stones.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Haaland. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ekitike. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. There's the header! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
McAllister. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Drives it in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. 75 minutes played. Stones. Rodri. Now Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. He shifted it to the flank. Ramsey. And it's Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden. Can he latch on to this? That's a little off target. Rodri. A probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ramsey. Nicely weighted ball. It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ramsey. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Oh, super ball! Picked out and the finish! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
This is a hard one to take.
So there
but
it
we'll
is.
be back
What struck you
stronger,
most about that?
won't we?
Well, you can never predict the results of these.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking to go deep. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good...
Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Haaland, Doku is onto this. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a break. Chance for a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He won't be happy with that one.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's well positioned here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's a dangerous ball. Just about up to the hour now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 16. Coming on the field. Number 35.
Oh, this looks sharp.
10.
That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a great ball. Chance! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Threads one in. Played out wide, and it's Lewis.
Right here, Right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Sticks it away!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Bernardo Silva tries to play it through. That's very neat. No way through, so back it comes. Lewis. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vardiol.
Ruben Dias.
Matheus Nunes. Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. That's really well manoeuvred.
Kovacic.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, nicely intercepted. Lewis. And he's on his way! Marmouche. And that pass isn't the best.
Kovacic.
Oh, good spread. He is through here.
Bernardo Silva.
He's found some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Matheus Nunes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Kovacic.
4 added minutes has been
has
indicated.
looked to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Matheus Nunes. Crunching tackle. 4 added minutes on the board. Quality ball. Kovacic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Haaland duly reaps his reward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will...
Matheus Nunes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Matheus Nunes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Could move up a gear here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone.
And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Matheus Cunha, nicely weighted ball. Stones deals with that comfortably. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kovacic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. Played in. Sesko! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vardiol. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ball has bounced loose now. Maciej Cunha. Driving forward. And it's Menu. And it's Casemiro. Kovacic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shaw. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for the run. No, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most convincing of passes. Plays the ball back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Shot, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Doku. There will be a throw-in. Oh, can he get onto this? Marmoush. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Menu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Matheus Nunes. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Doku. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. And we've reached half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Marmouche! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diogo Dalot.
And now the breakaway. Ball's gone out of play.
Maguire.
Another throw-in. Can he get it through? And this is Marmouche. He has found the way through. He slings it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And they can counter here. He's had it taken off him. Stones. And it's Kovacic. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Diogo Dalot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. Now this could be a chance. Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Can he finish?
The attendance for this match was
That wasn't far away.
Šeško clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Kovacic. Haaland. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lewis. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Nice control. Lewis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Menu. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Marmouche certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution
We have
for
got changes
Manchester
here from
United.
both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 19, Mbeumo.
75 minutes
Number
played.
8,
That is
Bruno
very well
Fernandes.
defended.
Number 37, Maindu. Number
Here's
2,
Foden.
Diogo
Bernardo
Dalot.
Silva.
Number 30,
It's a sharp
Šeško.
pass.
Coming on the field, number 7,
Ruben Dias.
Mason Mount. Number
Passing
16,
is crisp and sharp.
Haaland. Number 11,
And Bernardo
Xerxes.
Silva!
Number
In he goes
14,
again.
Number 3,
Goal at his
Hazard.
mercy, and somehow
Number
he's missed it.
32,
That's more like it. They have to
Substitution
force
taking
the issue, and that's the way to do it.
They've played it short.
Tries to play it through.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Lovely bit of skill. Manchester United can
Consider themselves just about safe now.
Sabinho! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's great defensive work. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
It's just beyond his reach.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be
Vardiol.
3 minutes at a
Oh,
time.
easy pickings there. Zirkzee. And the number on the board is 3. Now this could be a chance. That's a good chance for a shot! And it's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. And the referee brings it to a close.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's
And
work.
another fantastic win for the boys
The
today.
end of the game.
Thank you very much for
Reflections?
your support.
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality.
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final...
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Menu. Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now there's a fine ball. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well,
can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gravenberch. Liverpool goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality. There's the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Bruno Fernandes, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Dalot. That has not gone well. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Now it's Gakpo.
Diogo Dalot.
Now it's Gakpo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Konate. Vitz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now Gakpo. Played into space. And the through ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitz. Gravenberg. Gakpo.
On 2 now and looking for 3.
2
Isak.
minutes has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Pinches it off him. And it's McAllister. And it's Gravenberg. Gakpo.
And the finish! Goal! Just cruising! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
We're down, but we're far from out. Now let's all rally behind the boys and show them a bit of support.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. McAllister. Vitz. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in. Shoots! Not at the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And one more try! He scores! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Vitz. Stood up well to him there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
The ball goes in.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Mainu. Mainu.
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Salah. It's Salah!
Mainu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Frimpong.
Played out to the right.
Now, can they get him away?
They get a throw in.
Martinez.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's looking wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gravenberg. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that was vital. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's nice. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice control. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. He's found the way through. Shaw, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Dalot. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Very nicely done. Great challenge, timed to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. Craven. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional.
Oh, what a climb! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
France have the chance to go the other way. That's travelling a long way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Wits, Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, good take in a good area. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Not the most accurate pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chouameni, Thuram. McAllister, played out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Doué. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Isak.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goes for a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pinches it off him. Doué.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
He's played it back. Well, that looks a decent...
And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Conte.
Can he get it through?
Well timed, excellent interception.
Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Thuram.
Mbappe! Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through.
Now it's Gakpo.
Isak! Isak! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Robertson.
Wits! And the shot! And somehow it stayed out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Wits! Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, they've got it again. Wits! Wits unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, that's superb.
Isak
Gets flagged offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 8.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Le numéro 6.
Now it's Mbappe.
Le numéro 21.
Cut it out.
Attention, changement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Thuram. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. Gravenberg gets good distance on it. Fofana. Dembele. Look at this. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he latch on to this? Mohamed Salah
Gets into a good position.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Mohamed Salah
With the short one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
France go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. This looks promising.
Mbappe!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4, le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 15, le numéro 3. Digne, changement.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
This is their second corner of the game.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
De temps additionnel.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Robertson.
4 added minutes on the board.
Dembele.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Frimpong. Digne. And that will be it.
So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, good strong midfield running here.
Tries a shot! It's been shipped out wide. France finding their passes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard.
And the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much.
And the shot!
And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Koundé.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Wirtz. Kante wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Gakpo with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. France leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared.
That has ended up in no man's land. Gravenberg. Doué. No way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McAllister. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo, and the shot's on here. And smartly reclaimed. Chouameni. Doué. Now it's Thuram. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Robertson.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. Wirtz. Pass is coming off. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Doué. Now Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's being urged to shoot. McAllister. Frimpong. And they can counter here. And here's Isak. And it's Frimpong. And it's McAllister. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
McAllister. Played into space out wide. McAllister.
Upamecano makes the interception. Now it's Thuram. Pass is just off target. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Short changes him with that pass. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Can he get on the end? Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Climbs up big, in he goes again. He's scored. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keepers. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And we are back on the way.
And here's Isak. Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Robertson. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is a little undercooked. The ball has bounced loose now. Gakpo. Gakpo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A corner it is then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Time then for the first substitution of the game. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through.
Vert really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Threads one in. And the through ball. So what can they make of this? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a throw. Gravenberg. France still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Robertson. Lovely bit of skill. Wits. He's got away. Saliba gets it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Upamecano.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's beaten the line and he shoots!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
Number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro 6.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a mighty effort! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
France must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Frimpong. And that is out of play. Konate. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fofana. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jones. And Frimpong. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Frimpong. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's it. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Salah. Gravenberg.
Now Gakpo. Wirtz. And it's McAllister.
Played out wide. Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away.
And it's McAllister.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice. Gakpo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Wirtz.
Does really well there. He is strong.
Now it's Gakpo.
Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mendy. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a... He's had a shot! Madrid still without a single shot on target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister.
Now it's Gakpo.
Wirtz. Wirtz! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shot, surely! Off the post! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Great, it's Salah! Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Wirtz. And Robertson. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister moved on forwards. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. He has found a way through. Isaac! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! They want to be quick to recover this. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Robertson.
Now that looks a decent ball. So it's going to be another corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Couldn't squeeze it through. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gakpo. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 15.
So neither side has yet broken through. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Wirtz, well read, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Goulet. Oh, important interception. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely spread. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Konate tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front play. Real chance! Really well taken goal. There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And the flag has stayed down. He's having a shot! There's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 14.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, and it shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Liverpool have their third corner. Mohamed Salah goes short. There's the delivery. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Chiesa. Isak. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk goes back to front. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Isak.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Goulet. Good ball, good take. Oh, just skips past his man. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Robertson. Salah. Now it's Chiesa. It's run loose here.
And it's Robertson.
Oh, shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool get their fourth corner.
El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 4.
Robertson. McAllister. And the shot! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Now it's Mbappe. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
He's in a good position here. McAllister. Ceballos. And that will be it. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Goulet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was